It's all very well having your hands down there, but if you do your back in after 5 minutes, well, you're not going to be fast at all because you'll be in the chiropractor's surgery getting your back sorted. If you're anything like me, you'll love riding your road bike as fast as you possibly can. Nothing really beats the feeling of speed, that flow of air in your helmet vents. And sometimes riding fast, well, it comes easily, but other times there are hurdles to going as quick as you crave. And you can throw more money at your bike and equipment with upgrades or train more effectively and efficiently. But in this video, I'm going to show you some ways you can go faster for free. Upgrades, they don't cost you any money at all. So let's dive in. A dirty bike is a slow bike, and not only does a clean bike look better, it'll also be faster out on the open road as well. And a big reason a clean bike is a faster bike is because everything on it works better. The gears work better, the brakes work better, it'll just run more smoothly and more efficiently as well. And the other benefit of keeping your bike clean is you can spot problems before they become problems out on the road. So glass in the tyres, a gear cable that needs replacing, and other potential mechanical gremlins that could definitely slow you down out on the road. And you don't really need much to clean your bike. Some good high quality cleaning products like this, a good brush, a sponge to really get rid of all the dirt on the bike, the drivetrain, the frame, the wheels and the tyres. And once you clean your bike, don't forget to lube your chain as well. There are loads of good options on the market like this one here. And we really are living in a golden age of chain lubes. Some really interesting and exciting research into the efficiency and performance benefits of a good high quality chain lube. And while the differences might be small, if you're really interested in going as fast as you can, then investing in a good quality lube can be a real performance benefit. Now, here's a tip I think we can all agree is a good one and easy to get on board with. A nice cup of coffee. Yes, that's right. Caffeine has over the years been proven to really boost your cycling performance. So much so that for many years, pro cyclists were prohibited from using it. Studies over the years have shown that caffeine can improve many aspects of cycling performance. Better focus, lower levels of perceived exertion, and better endurance. How much coffee do you need? Well, some experts say 1 espresso shot an hour before you go out for a bike ride is all you need to really boost your cycling performance. And coffee isn't the only way to get a shot of caffeine before or during a bike ride. There are many gels that have caffeine added and they're good for doing sportives and races where you need a real boost towards the end of a long ride or race. But for me, a nice coffee before a ride is the best way to get a nice fix of caffeine. But just don't overdo it because there are side effects of having too much caffeine. A great way to go faster for nowt is to wear smaller, tighter fitting clothing. The rider, you, are about 80% of the drag you face at reasonable speed. So making sure you have skin tight clothing is going to decrease your drag on those bike rides. Wearing a coat like this is far from aero, and so is wearing a baggy jersey that's flapping around in the wind like a sail, just going to slow you down and hold you back from going as fast as you possibly can. So go down a size or wear a modern, properly fitted jersey that fits you and hugs your skin, and you'll go faster for free. You, the rider, are 80% of the drag you face when riding a bike at decent speed. So minimizing your profile and your size of the bike will decrease your drag and increase your speed. Luckily, this is something that's really easy to work on yourself, and you feel a difference out on the road, either from the speed on your computer or the power from your power meter. So try ride along the same road, on the tops, in the hoods, and then hunker down on the hoods and then into the drops to see what difference you can find out on the road. So what position is best and most aero to help you go faster on your road bike? Well, the least aero, with your hands on the tops or the hoods and your arms stretched out and you're sat upright. The most aero is down in the drops like that, or your hands on the hoods with your arm at a 90-degree angle like that. And a short while ago, I went to a wind tunnel to try out these two different positions. And for me, the aero performance between being in the drops and on the hoods was actually the same amount of drag. But the one big difference is that riding the drops is much easier out here in the real world than riding along on the hoods. So it's definitely worth experimenting with to find a position that works for you and is comfy to maintain for a long period of time. And that really is a key point with an aero position. It's all very well having your hands down there, but if you do your back in after 5 minutes, well, you're not going to be fast at all because you'll be in the chiropractor's surgery getting your back sorted. So get the most aero position you can comfortably hold and you'll go faster for free. I love quick wins when it comes to going faster on a road bike, and one often overlooked part of the bike that's easy to neglect is the tyre pressure. Now, simply put, a tyre that's overinflated or underinflated will definitely hold you back from going as fast as you possibly can. A tyre that's too soft will definitely increase your drag and your rolling resistance and also be really squirmy and uncontrollable in the corners, while a tyre that's too hard will lead to a rough and firm ride and you won't get the suspension benefits of a correctly inflated tyre. And your forward energy will actually go into moving the bike up and down over small imperfections in the road surface. So what is the correct tyre pressure? Well, luckily it's really easy these days and there's loads of good apps and websites that you can punch in all your data, your weight, the weight of the bike, the width of your tyres and rims, and you get a really good recommendation for a tyre pressure that works here in the real world. And for reference, to save you asking a question down below, these tyres are 28mm wide, tubeless on a hookless wide profile rim. I'm 65 kilos and these are 62 PSI. It sounds low, I know, and the days of 120 PSI in a 23mm wide tyre are long, long gone. These are fast, comfy and fantastic. One super easy way to go faster for free is to always ride with a tailwind. And yes, I know it's not always that feasible to always ride with a tailwind. Unless you get a train to a destination and then ride home with a tailwind. That's one way to ensure you have a tailwind for the entire ride and go faster. But a realistic way of ensuring you benefit from tailwind more on a ride is to factor in the wind direction when you plan your route. Now personally, I always plan my routes based on a wind direction and try and start the first part of the ride with a headwind so I finish, hopefully, fingers crossed, with a nice tailwind. For me, it's better to finish on a high with a tailwind than a tailwind at the beginning when you're fresh and then a headwind on the way home when you're tired and your legs are falling off. If you're not able to harness the wind, then perhaps you can avoid the wind totally. And this very much depends on where you live. If you have lots of woodland roads, forests and tall hedgerows, then you can plan your route to be out of the wind most of the time. And that's a good way to avoid the dreaded headwind, because there's nothing worse than a headwind to really slow you down and stop you from going as fast as you want to. Another tip guaranteed to help you ride faster on a road bike is to employ the services of music. Studies over the years have shown the benefits of music for enhancing athletic performance. Listening to music on a bike can reduce your perceived effort, help you to push harder and deeper, and generally ride faster and further. And what's the right sort of music? Something high tempo, drum and bass, dance, trance, house music, something with a nice fast beat will definitely help you ride faster for free. So there we are then, some of my tips for saving you money if you want to go faster on your road bike. And if you have your own money saving, go faster tips, feel free to leave a comment down below. If you want to see some products to definitely avoid spending your hard-earned money on, then check this video right here. And don't forget to subscribe by hitting this button just down here. But that's all for now. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all again very soon. But that's all for now. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all again very soon.